welcome to Tonight with Tarek. I'm your host, Tarek, and we're back this month of July, my birthday month. So it's all about Leo tonight. No, I'm kidding. It is about Leo and their obsession with themselves and self-love. And to help me discuss all that, I'd like to bring out my panelists and my special contributors tonight. Our favorite contributor and our regular, Al D, like the supermarket. How you doing, Al?
Amazing! I'm happy to be here.
So happy to have you back. Welcome back. Trying to show that's Miami.
I feel like home. I know, that's familiar.
Yeah, I like your flag, of course. What does it represent again? Just kidding. Anyways, let's bring out our other panelist and my very good friend. It's been a long time coming for her to be on this show, and she's finally on it. So please, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between, please give a welcome to Allison McCoin.
Hey!
Yes! Wow, nice dibs, girl.
Oh, I wish I had a yard like that.
Is that your cabin in Michigan or something? Damn.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, guys, as we've discussed, this show today is about love. All kinds of love. And the love, I mean, being quarantined makes you think about love all the time, okay? Showing off the new props. Sorry, I just had to since you did. Got out. I was going to save it for later, but whatever, queen.
Could have. Where'd you get it?
Left out.
Someone sent it in the mail for my birthday.
Oh.
Thank you, Al. Thank you. Anyways, it is my birthday month. It's July. It's all about Leos and Cancer, but fuck Cancer. I had my birthday last week. Yay.
How old are you?
What was that? There was no cheering whatsoever. I'm 34. There's no need to cheer.
Yeah.
There's no need to cheer. I'm 34.
That's why.
Yeah. And you know what made me feel old? That I got gifts. I feel like I'm so old that I went through the phase of not getting gifts and I'm back to getting gifts. You know how when you were like cool in your 20s, no one gifted you? Unless it was like drinks or drugs at the club. You know what I mean?
So
this year I got gifts, but I got a self-help book. 2, a shirt I don't fit into, size large, reminding me I'm an extra large. Excuse me, please. Yeah.
Those are some passive-aggressive presents.
Yeah. And a friend of mine gave me a joint to smoke to calm me the fuck down, I guess. I'm just saying there are very passive-aggressive gifts. Thank you for pointing that out, Allison. That's what you get when you're 30. Self-help books and drugs to deal with
30 plus.
Wait, Al, did you turn 30 this year?
Which one? I turned 30 this year.
Oh my God, it's Al and Al tonight. This is going to be fantastic. Anyway, since I've been so alone, I've been indulging in the self-love. Let's call it that. Have you guys indulged in the self-love? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
A little bit? Yeah, maybe a little too much. I'm getting sick of it, I've seen so much porn that I've seen 3 of my close friends in porn. Okay, it was very surprising. I mean, some of them were genres. I wasn't even supposed to be there, okay? And I wouldn't have noticed. But you know how now, you just, go above the thumbnail and it gives you, a fast preview? So then you're like, oh, wait. I know that face. Oh, no, it cannot be.
Those thumbnails are dangerous.
I'm telling you, if there wouldn't have been thumbnails, I never clicked. And I did. Okay. But it's refreshing to watch porn in a different way. Because I really, it wasn't all about me. It was about my friend. And I was rooting for them. I was like, yes, bounce, girl, bounce. It was great. It was great to watch, But anyways, that's been my week, ladies and gentlemen. And it's been quite the week. We're gonna take a little break, but when we come back, we're gonna talk with Al, and he's gonna tell us what the Twitter trends are, and we're gonna play our favorite game, Guess the Fake News. Stay tuned. And we are back. I am Tarek. I'm your host. Of course, it's Tonight with Tarek. I'm coming live to you from Miami and the Beaches. That's Miami. We're the Beaches. We're the Beaches. I'm with my good friend Al G. How we doing, Al?
I am doing great because I'm not 30 yet.
Oh, pobrecita. I'm doing better because I got a gift.
That is whoever gave you that is so thoughtful.
I feel like I belong now.
You literally, I was like, she like needs a fan.
I know.
Work on that. You gotta work on it. What is this slow reveal? Like, you gotta come on.
This sound is so triggering for gays. No matter where you are in the world, you'll hear this. All the gays,
like circuit party and like drugs and craziness.
Yeah,
it takes me back to the war days.
Yes, of course. Anyways, happy Eid to all the Muslim gays and queers out there, by the way.
Yeah.
Thanks for gay too, okay? Anyways, let's get it going. What you got for me, Twitter trends?
Oh, there's a lot going on in the world, as we know.
What do you mean? Nothing's happening lately.
A lot of the trends were so sports related because I guess sports are back and I'm pissed about it. So I have to like skim through, but these are the top 5 that are most relevant. Okay.
Yeah,
Number 1, Black is King. Do you know what Black is King is?
Am I gay? Beyonce.
Okay,
hello.
good. I was like,
she's my queen.
Yes, the new visual album. I'm literally stealing Poppy J's Disney Plus to watch it. Poppy J, if you're watching this, I am using your Disney Plus to watch Black is King.
That's my plan for after this, actually.
Yes, watch party. The next one, I want you actually to do this, okay? The next one is actually like a trend, a game that was going on. It is hashtag seduce me in 5 words. Go.
Donuts.
Got it. You know me, think 5 words would trigger me right now.
Britney James Spears.
That's an album.
Tour.
Britney Spears dropped an album. That's it.
Overprotected, the best song ever. I don't know. Are you seduced? Are you seduced, Mr. Al?
You had me at Britney Jean. The next one is hashtag. I love this one. President Snowflake. We're not even going to get into that one, but you can probably put 2 and 2 together. President Snowflake. Number 4, Scientology.
That
randomly trend.
Is it back? What's going on?
People are talking about how it's an evil cult. I'm like, where have you all been the last?
Hello, Leah Remini has made a whole career of it for the last 10 years. I mean, is it her? Is she back?
She's back with the statements. Yep. I was like, oh my Tom Cruise. Like, ooh, that's bad.
All I have to say, they need to pay taxes, okay? I don't care. Right? I don't care how many couches you want to bounce on, Mr. Cruz. Y'all need to pay your fucking taxes. Right? I don't know.
The last one is Spurs. So sports Spurs, S-P-U-R-S.
Is that a game or a team or like foot spurs? Is that something you get from playing sports?
San Antonio Spurs, maybe? I don't know. Whoever's straight, can you correct us?
That sounds nasty. That's what I don't think sports.
Yeah, it's like, hey, I got the Spurs. Like, that sounds like an STD. Girl, I got the Spurs. I hooked up with that guy.
No, that's some heterosexual stuff. I don't know. We got to deal with it. Okay.
All right.
Well, that was Twitter trends. Not too alarming, actually. I always get a little nervous, but it was actually not too bad. Let's do the fake news. Let's do the real fake news, Al. Hit me.
All right. One. Glitch blamed for Mickey Mouse signing tax refund checks. True or false?
What? I missed the
Mickey
beginning.
Mouse. So there was a glitch, and the glitch is blamed for Mickey Mouse signing tax refund checks. So when you got your tax refund, it was signed by Mickey Mouse. True or false?
False.
It is true. In Rhode Island, 176 checks were bearing Mickey Mouse and Walt Disney.
I feel stupid for filing taxes now because maybe they weren't even noticed.
Seriously, I want Mickey Mouse to sign my checks and probably for what I got.
Oh my God. Okay.
Another one.
Damn.
An asteroid the size of a car just zipped by Earth in a close flyby. So an asteroid shaped in the size of a car just passed really close to Earth.
I think that's true.
It is true. It
It's
was
like 2 young girls discovered it or something. Like 2 little
It was true, and it didn't pose a threat to Earth, so I didn't even care. I'm like, well, if you're not gonna just wipe us out already, like, don't fuck with me. Like,
That's tiny. That's tiny.
Yeah.
We need a big one, you know?
We just need to
That's size queens here at planet Earth. Waiting for a
big
big
ass
asteroid to call it quits, you know?
And the last one. Will Smith reveals extramarital relationship with younger Gemini Man co-star. Now you know what's going on.
Gemini
With Smith.
Man? What's that?
It's a movie that he was in this year. Nobody saw it, so don't feel bad.
Oh.
But the
Wait, did he say he had a relationship with a man who's a Gemini?
no, sis, I knew you were gonna think that. I'm like, this bitch is gonna think he was dating a Gemini man in the movie Gemini
Is it
Man.
really a Gemini, Will? I'm kidding.
Out of all things. So the headline is saying that he cheated on Jada with his younger co-star from that movie. True or false?
Oh, well, good on you. Good for you because, you know, she was having her entanglement.
Wait, so you think it's true?
Do I think it's true? No,
Yeah,
I don't think it's true.
It's not true.
It's not true. It's not
The gag is
No,
that the Gemini Man, the 2 lead actors, it's him and then himself. He plays both parts. So that they're saying like he cheated
Oh, so
on.
maybe it's true because he was indulging in the self-love because she was busy entangling.
You are onto something.
Mm-hmm.
That was the real
Yes,
fake
yes.
news. You did well. You guessed none of them. Cool.
Anyways, Aldi, it's always good to have you here. We'll have you back next time, of course.
I love being
Be
here.
safe, wear your mask. All right? Not just at the orgy. Anyways, love you, Aldi, and love you guys for watching. We're going to take a short break, but when we come back, we're going to have a little discussion with my good friend, Allison McCoy. And we are back. And my very good friend, Allison McCoin, is here with us. And say hi, Allison.
Hey guys, how's it going?
I'm jealous. I kind of want a wiggling chair too. You know?
Just get a wiggly chair.
No, I know lots of shopping to do after this on Amazon. No more Amazon shopping. No more money for him, okay? Anyway,
Yeah.
Allison, I brought you here because I want you to discuss. I'm single, Al is single. Our special guest coming on later, I believe, is still single. So we have no idea what it's like to be right now quarantined with a partner, which I know you are, right? I mean,
Yes, I am with my husband
okay.
24 hours a day and 7 days a week.
He's still alive 4 months into quarantine. Yes.
Just barely.
Barely.
Like, this poor man, he's stuck with me.
I mean, what is it? I mean, has the quarantine changed anything? Or is
It's changed our sleep cycles. Because we have a 1-bedroom and you don't always want to look at each other like all the time. So like I stay up later and sleep in, and then he'll wake up earlier and go to bed earlier. So we've got like a few hours on each end by ourselves.
and you're a baker. Is that your favorite quarantine activity?
To be honest, no. No, I have not been baking because part of my favorite part about baking is like bringing it places and being like, cookies. Because otherwise I've got like 3 dozen cookies just for me.
Yeah. Totally.
That's how you spell diabetes. I don't want it.
Yeah, well, yeah. Did you get into bread making? Did you make him bread? Does Luke eat your bread?
Nah, I went through that phase in elementary school, honestly. That's when I was into breads. I've been crafting. You know this.
You were into breads when you were in elementary high school?
Yeah, I was so proud of myself. I'd be like, look, I'm kneading it.
I was like into Madonna, you know?
Okay, well, I wasn't as cool as you.
So anyway.
But really, we were prepared for quarantine because we have traveled together twice for like longer than a week each time.
Well, that's really all it takes.
Yeah.
You understand.
And like if we could stay together like while we were backpacking through Europe for 2.5 weeks.
Through Europe.
Yeah. Yeah. We thought we'd fit in all the stops and it was the worst plan ever.
What was your worst stop in backpacking Europe?
I don't know. It was just really hot the time we did it because it was in like July. So like to go through the catacombs in Paris, it was a 3-hour wait.
Oh, I've never done those.
And everything was a giant wait. So by the time we got to Amsterdam, we were just like, no. We just went to a spa. We didn't do anything.
That's the thing about going to those places. The waits are too much for me.
Yeah, I really wish we had been on like an off season because it was just annoying. We did make friends with the other Americans.
Traveling now everything's off. Would you travel now with your partner?
No.
Would you get on a plane now, Allison McCoy?
No.
How about a road trip?
Yeah, I'd get on a road trip.
How do you road trip with Luke?
Oh yeah. I sleep most of the time.
Oh, okay. So you didn't have to deal with him, and he didn't have to deal with you.
No. I whenever we're on road trips, I generally fall asleep within like a half an hour. The only times I ever stayed awake when I was listening to Tina Fey's Bossy Pants as we were driving. I was like, I'll listen to this.
All right. So tell us something you found out about your partner that you didn't know before quarantine.
Something I didn't know before quarantine. Fuck, we've been together for 10 years. This is hard.
Shit.
I
want to commend you, though, before you say anything, about talking so openly about your heterosexual lifestyle. Wow, that is truly...
you know what? It takes a lot of courage.
Yeah.
I was originally nervous about talking about my straight cis relationship, but then Villian just gave me the courage.
It does. It is so diverse that even straight Caucasian people can find a place. This is a gay fan, by the way. Have you ever seen one?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, okay. Yes, because you go to Villian.
Yeah, I've played. Yeah, I've seen all the fans. I've stolen them. I've played with them. Oh, I need my own.
You do. I think he got me the right one. Mine's Queen because she knows.
Because you're a fucking queen.
Yeah. What does his say? I forgot. What would yours say?
Mine?
Love is love.
Oh, that was Ryan's head period. Al's was love is love. Yours is queen.
Al, come on, show me your fan. Show us your fan. What does it say? Is it love is love?
Al's, yeah.
Al's gone. Anyway.
Yeah, he's.
Mine is Love is Love.
Oh, okay. I thought you said she would have one called Love is Love. What would Allison's be?
What would it be?
Crafty Queen.
Crafty. Boom. Boom, boom, boom.
With K's.
Queen.
Crafty Queen with K's.
Anyway.
Yes. You know what? I'll just make my own because I am a crafty queen.
Oh, you could do that. You could do that. I need one with more sound. Could you add motor to this? You know, like a motorcycle.
Probably. You know, they've got those gift cards where like you open it up and it plays a song. Because there's the sensors. You put the sensors in each little thingamabob. You could get like a whole ballad going on.
Yes. Anyways,
Because, like,
guys, we need to move on. We need to move on because we have a very special guest coming up. Allison McCoin, I love you. Thank you for being on tonight. We'll have you back very soon. Hopefully by then you'll have a fan, so you'll be bored.
Hopefully.
Anyways, people, stay tuned. We're going to take a very short break. When we come back, we're going to have a very special performance by the one, the only, the very, very funny Stephanie Casanova. And we are back. Thank you for still continuing to watch us because the best part of the show is here. She's one of my very good friends. She is one of the most talented comedians at Villian, and she's very sexy and charismatic. And I want you to give her a very warm welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Stephanie Casanova.
Hi! Hello, everybody. I'm so excited to be here. It's late night, so I dressed up. I dressed appropriately.
Yes.
Hey, I've never been on a late night show. So, I finally get to relax, let down my hair, and be real with you guys, be honest. And I will tell you, this quarantine has been rough, okay? It is tough out here for a single lady, let me tell you, okay? It's been almost 5 months that we've been in quarantine, and I haven't seen, sniffed, or licked a dick in 5 months.
Word.
I'm going crazy. Tarek knows how I feel. I'm fucking going, okay? I don't know what's gonna happen. I really don't. And yes, I have my toys, right? And I may or may not lie them next to me in the form of a man when I go to sleep, maybe. But, that's not the same, right? You say it's the same, it's not the same, people, okay? Let me just tell you. But it's hard. It's hard out there. And I was talking to my girlfriends and I was like, we're trying to come up with ideas of how do we, get a little bit of attention, male attention in this freaking quarantine. And I was like, if I could only create a hole, drill a hole in my front door, right? And maybe have a gentleman suitor, any guy really, because I won't be seeing his face, but if he could then stick his penis through that hole, right? Okay, stay with me. And then I would do a little bit a lift and shift action, and pop right up there. Okay, you know what it's like? Those doors, those mailboxes that have the slit in the door where the mail goes through? You know what I'm talking about, guys? It's like that, okay? It's like that, but with your dick, right? Like a dick mailbox, people. Think about it. It is a great idea, I mean, you know how many women we would save like a headache in this quarantine? And I was telling my girlfriends this. I'm like, we need to get on this. We need to create it. I can't believe no one has created it already. And my girlfriend's like, yeah, it's been created. It's called a glory hole. Okay. You didn't just create the fucking glory hole. Okay. It's been a thing, you know? And she's like, so are you saying that you want to install a glory hole in your front door? And I'm like, you know, if it gets the job done, sure, right? Maybe, you know, but I think glory hole also has like a really bad reputation, right? Like dick mailbox, that sounds like a good time. You know, it's a lot more fun.
Oh my God.
Honestly, everybody's thinking outside the box now, you know, like creative ideas. Like, you know, I was on Bumble the other day and they have now like options of like, what's your comfort zone with dating, right? Like here, there's an option for like virtual only. There's an option for like social distancing with a mask and without, which I don't recommend. So imagine if there was an option for dick mailbox. I mean, a lot of people would sign up for that, guys. That's all I'm saying. Okay. I'm gonna get in contact with Bumble is my next move. But yeah, it's the safest option, right? It's the least amount of human interaction, which is important right now. But you know, I'm not like a total sociopath, right? You know, I typically like human interaction. You know, pre-quarantine, you know, I actually like it when guys like lay it on thick, you know, when they're like all over me. Like my love language, it's physical touch, obviously, and stalking. Yeah. And it's not me stalking because that'd be weird, but it's like them stalking me, right?
Oh,
I mean, no, is that bad? I kind of just want to be like unhealthy obsession. Is that really bad? I think it's romantic. I really do. You know, I think in a relationship, like it's nice when there's like a little dash of crazy, right? Just a little bit. Like I think when both people are perfectly sane, it's just a little boring, a little bit. But that's just me. Like I'm just like a little bit fucked up, right? I'm like kind of a fucked up person. And it might be because I'm a child of divorce, maybe that fucks up a lot of people. My dad, probably like one of the most vivid memories that I have with my dad, and this is my main like male figure in my life, right? My dad, when my parents got divorced, he sat me and my sister down and he said, girls, you know, now that your mom and I are divorced, things are going to change, right? And instead of calling me dad when we go out, you're going to call me Uncle George. Huh?
Oh my God.
Like, wait, what? And he's like, yeah, you know, just try it out. See how it feels. And even as a 6-year-old, I remember thinking like, this is fucked up. Like, you're a little fucked up, you know? I don't know about you. But he was a Casanova, right? It runs in our blood to be like these, you know, these crazy people. And these like Latin lovers, I guess. And I never got that gene growing up. I was like very much an ugly duckling. I didn't look like this until college, which was right on time, I think. And so I just remember my first college party and like chatting and like flirting with my first boy. And I was just like giving him my good stuff. And at the end of it, he comes to me and he's like, you know, I'd love to get your number, but you keep doing like this after everything you say. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, you go like after every sentence. Like, what is that, right? And I was like, oh my God, I've become Uncle George. What the fuck? So yeah, that wasn't good. But actually, I ended up marrying this guy years later. So I guess the finger guns worked out, you know? But if I'm being honest, you know, years after that, he cheated on me and stole all my money. So yeah. I retired the finger guns because I think they're just bringing in the wrong crowd.
Yeah.
So they're no longer in use. They're no longer in use. But yeah, you know, I'm divorced and now I'm single, which I think Tarek mentioned earlier. Very single, and usually it's really fun outside of quarantine. It's super fun. You know, I've dated all kinds of guys, right? All kinds of ethnicities, older guys, younger guys. The younger guys, I kind of like, you know, dipped my toe in the young buck, the pool of young bucks here that we have in Miami. And I will say, for the ladies, if you ever have the chance to be with a younger man, do it. Okay, 100%. Because it is quite the experience, let me tell you. It's pretty nice. And there is a difference, right? Like I've mainly dated older guys, right? So there is a difference. You know, with the older guys, you get like the chest hair. The younger guys, you get the pecs, right? With the older guys, you get like the moves. With the younger guys, you get the flexibility. Right? The older guys will like lead you, right? But the younger guys, you lead them. Huh? It's pretty nice. It's pretty hot, I will have to say. But probably the biggest difference that I noticed, and I really don't know how to put this politely, but was that you could tell that gravity had had an effect on the nether regions of the older guys. Like the Frank was fine, but the beef had been simmering for like a little too long. You know what I mean? And you could tell because these young guys are like so tight, right? You know, it's like 22, 42, 22, 40. And it's so unfair because these guys, like, we always get shit for saggy tits, but these guys are rocking around with saggy balls, people. The fuck? You know? But to be fair, they weren't trained like us when we were little. We've had bras to keep our boobs up, all this stuff. So, you know, I want to be fair to them. I'm starting a movement. There might be a link below, but if you want to join me and get behind an issue, which I think we all should really do, go to liftdeesnuts.com. That's it, guys. That's it.
Oh my God, Stephanie Casanova, everyone. Oh, that was hilarious. That was hilarious. I totally feel the younger guys coming at me now.
Do you?
Yeah, I guess you're getting the cougar vibes. I'm getting the daddy vibes. That's what we call them.
I'm not hating it. I'm not hating
No,
it.
not at all. It's kind of great. It's kind of great.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also, I'm witnessing the shaggy balls a lot. Okay.
Right? Thank you. Like,
We need to get, I mean, the old gay guys should innovate the ball lift. And then
they need tools, you know, like it's kind of not their fault, but it is a problem. Can we all identify it as a problem?
Yeah, like I think that if I was a woman, I would totally get a boob lift if I wanted to at some point. And like I would be saving money for that. I feel like I need to have a ball lift fund now.
Right.
You know what
like
I mean?
Just because they're hidden, do you not think that, you know, they matter? They matter. We notice.
It's the first thing you notice now is those fatty balls. Anyway.
They're in your face. They're all over the place. I mean, come on.
Anyways, Stephanie Casanova, thank you for being with us. You are hilarious. Follow her on Instagram. What's your Insta?
It's Hey Casanova.
Follow her. She's hilarious. Hopefully she'll be performing live again, but she's been performing virtually, and I'm sure she will continue. So yes, thank you, Stephanie, and thank you to all our viewers for watching us tonight. It's been a great month for some of us, I hope. And we will have an even bigger show for you next month. Stay healthy, wear your mask, and good night.